It wasn't a dream. It really happened.
He did it again. He did it again, man. It's the failed athlete. That don't mean you got to fail in life. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for the notifications. Me personally, I'm not committing on Pat McAfee show. Just me. You know, you could have did it anywhere, young buck. Damn, McAfee? Go on Club Shop. I would have rather him do it on Shay Shay, but it is what it is, right? We know that McAfee is kind of linked with Prime, so this was pretty big. We had the big-time Gillian Wallow commit. If you remember that, you remember that 5-star. You remember how that played out. So hopefully this goes the other way. But, man, Prime just doing what he does. Flipping commits. Getting #1 recruits to come to his school. And this time around, it's actually a QB. It's actually a QB. Now, it's funny because, of course, as soon as that happened, right, his rank drops. Oh, the good old boys in the ranking system getting a drop in the ranks now that he's going to team up with Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. But that's to be expected. We know these people hate. They've been hating from the very beginning. And now all of a sudden it's all love, right? It's one thing to critique, but to be hating the entire time and act like you was on that bandwagon, nah, we ain't going for it. It ain't happening. You know, it's just more of the same. It's funny that as soon as a kid commits, they drop him down. Where they do that at? Football season over. Football season is over. It's basketball time right now. You dropping ranks like that for what? Well, it's because he's rocking with Prime, and we know how that goes. He was a USC commit, had everything going for him, still has everything going for him. I like the kid. I like his game. Will he be that guy at the next level? Will he be able to fill Shedeur Sanders' shoes? I mean, that has yet to be seen. We don't know. You know, we got to get this kid a couple of years, but with those ranks, with the money that these kids are being paid today, we expecting you to come in and perform immediately. Ain't no waiting. You ain't got no time to get it together and learn off the past QB. Nah, you better be watching Shedeur film. Shit, you better come in ready. You better come in swinging that summer because it's all go. You know what I mean? You don't have time to develop at this point. You got to come in ready. Look at Nico up there at Tennessee doing what he do. You know, I still think his game could use a ton of improvement. But that's not to say he didn't come in balling harder than Jim Jones. So, you know, you got to be able to come in and get to it immediately. Them developmental days are over. Them watching a QB and taking chunks of his game and just waiting your turn. The Quinn Ewers, Manning situation, that's not happening everywhere. We need you to come in and ball. Do I think it's a great pickup? Of course. You need a quarterback, right? That's a hot commodity. Does this mean Coach Prime is staying in Colorado? Is he going to stay simply because this 5-star recruit came? I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee that to the people that this means he's staying. The thing is about nowadays, it actually doesn't matter. Like him getting that recruit, this kid can get up and go wherever he wants to go. That's the beauty of today. If the coach does decide to leave, hey, man, I can up and go. I can go back to my original school. I was going to go to SC. I can go there. He'll be good regardless. So it's not like if Coach Prime leaves, it's just going to break the bank with this kid. Nah, this kid is going to be solid wherever he goes, and that's why I love the game today. Money talks at the end of the day. But I believe this is a great pickup. I believe this is big for the Colorado Buffaloes moving forward because you need that integral piece. You need that guy that's going to put butts in seats, and you need that star attraction, man. And this 5-star QB, Julian Lewis, the #2 recruit, is supposed to be getting this thing. Julian Lewis, the #2 recruit, he's supposed to get the job done, man. He's not #2 for a reason. I'm hoping he doesn't come out like Malachi from over there at Boise, over there at SC. I'm hoping he's better than this cat, but only time will tell. And I got to bring up Cromartie. He was on Gillian Wallow. He announced the school he was going to on Gillian Wallow. I don't know how I feel about these kids announcing where they're going to go on national TV. Not that it hasn't happened in the past. Not that they wasn't doing this in the past. I mean, this has been a thing, right, since the Army All-American game. But Prime probably put in that call to Pat. Hey, Pat, I'm going to have this kid come on to your show. You know, let's do it big. This is what they come to Colorado for. These are the reasons. You know, SC didn't make that call to Pat and say, hey, we want this kid to announce where he's going, announce his commitment on your show. SC didn't do that. Do they have the strings to be able to do that? Yeah, they do. They can pull those strings. I just don't think the kid was as important to SC as what he means to Colorado, you know, and Prime was willing to make that call. Pat, go ahead and make that happen. Let him announce that on your show. Hey, man, but only time will tell. This is great for Coach Prime, bringing in the recruits. But again, like I said on that Cowboy video, you want to dead the noise on the Dallas Cowboys so you can have big-time guys like this continuing to come in. That doesn't necessarily mean that Coach Prime is just going to stay. But it looks good. It looks good for the future. It looks good for the future. It looks good for the Colorado fans, the Colorado faithful. But, you know, I got to be completely honest with you guys, man. The iron is hot right now, and it's time to strike. If it was any time to leave, it's right now. Reason being is because you don't want to show your flaws. You don't want to show your flaws. Don't show your flaws right now. You know, Prime didn't give you time to be able to pinpoint his flaws at Jackson State. Prime shouldn't give you time to be able to pinpoint his flaws at Colorado. Nah, leave while you on top. Leave while you got the game in a chokehold. They wasn't able to nitpick at Phil Jackson. He left on top with championships. If Prime decides to leave now, it's that what if factor, man. What if he would have stayed? What if he would have did this? What if he would have did that? And so we got to ask those questions, man. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this big time pickup. Prime done flipped another 5-star to come to his school. This is what he does. This is why he gets paid. The money he gets paid, you know, you searching and scrapping. How we going to pay this dude? How we going to pay this dude? Hey, Jerry ain't got to do that. It's the failed athlete, but that don't mean you got to fail in life. Let's go.